out to everybody. I want to talk to y'all real quick. Shout out to everybody. Listen, this is kind of crazy. I'm going to try to get to it as fast as possible. First of all, you know what I mean? Like, so I'm looking and Head Ice has got like a YouTube channel, right? Shout out to Head Ice. And so on his YouTube channel is where he can kind of like control his own there. I think every battle rapper should have their own YouTube channel. Stuff can come up. Maybe you can't get in touch with Hip Hop Is Real, 15 Minutes of Fame. You having your own YouTube channel, you can control your own narrative. And if you got a battle coming up, it'll be more interesting because you could just throw a blog up and promote and do things like that. And you can get a fan base, you know what I'm saying? People already know who y'all is. You can get a fan base and people can tune in to exactly what you talking about. You know what I'm saying? So listen. So I'm looking through Head Ice's channel. And he's got a video, right? It's got like 20-something thousand views. So I'm like, let me look at this video. Is it a popular topic? Maybe I missed. Like, what's going on? So I look, and it's like, basically, it's like a video responding to Joe Budden, right? So I'm like, why is he responding to Joe Budden? I click on the video. I'm listening to it. So this is the thing that happened, right? So I guess, y'all know how Joe Budden, like, he kind of shouts people out from battle rap from time to time. You know what I mean? Like, if you got a battle coming up, whatever, you know, he does that to try to help promote, to get people like a, you know, like some sort of shine. Maybe it's a situation where he feels like, yo, people getting shelved. A lot of people may not be able to see these people's like craft. Let me just shout them out and, you know, give them like some sort of look, you know what I mean? And I think it's dope that he's doing that, but shout out to Joe Budden. But Joe Budden ended up shouting out Head Ice, right? So Head Ice goes ahead and he goes on Twitter and he asks Joe Budden and he was just like, yo, I appreciate the shout out, basically is what he did. Joe Budden gets on Twitter, right? And he responds to Head Ice and he was like, yo, I meant somebody else, I wasn't talking to you. You know what I mean? Like, that's embarrassing. You know what I'm saying? So that's what he does. So Head Ice is kind of just like, yo, like, who is this person Ice that he's talking about? So Head Ice he put on his detective hat, bro. Like, he's looking around. So I guess Arsenal's brother, right? The battle rapper Arsenal, his brother is like known as Ice. So Head Ice goes ahead and he reaches out to Arsenal just to verify things. He's just like, yo, like, is your brother, like, does your brother go by the name Ice? And so Arsenal's like, yeah, like, he goes by Ice. So I guess maybe that's who he was referring to, but Ice, like, throughout the video is playing like the audio of Joe Budden basically saying like, you know, shout out to Harlem, Head Ice, like shout out to Head Ice or Harlem. He's playing that throughout the video. And like, so basically it's kind of just like, yo, bro, it sounds like to me, unless I'm missing something in the video, it sounds like Joe Budden shouted him out. And he's trying to retract it. Why he's trying to retract it, I don't know. Maybe he found out. Maybe Head Ice may have said something to him. I don't know. I've never heard Ice say nothing, but, you know, you never know what people are saying unless people are talking to you. You know what I mean? So I don't know what it is. I'm just speculating. But for some reason, Joe Budden decided to, like, retract, like, what he said. So I don't know. Y'all tell me what y'all think. But that's Hollywood for you. Like, a lot of people who, like, start getting up there, and this is not a diss to Joe Budden or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But just, I mean, a lot of people, when they get up there, they kind of just, like, they do that. You know what I mean? So I understand, like, where Head Ice is coming from. Some people look at it like, yo, Ice, like, you a battle rapper, you already solidified. You battled on the URL, KOTD, RBE, like, all these leagues. You've been in tournaments. Like, why are you even, like, worried about that? You from the Lions Den. Like, why would you even care about that? Let it go. Me personally, like, it's kind of just like, even if like a couple hundred people like liked you know, like what Joe Budden said, or maybe 50 people or 100 people like retweeted it, it's not really that big of a deal in the grand scheme of things. You can kind of just like let that go. You know what I mean? But at the same time, Joe Budden is kind of lit. You know what I'm saying? So him being lit like that, you might want to put the information out, you know what I'm saying? But then you know, people might hit you up like, yo, like, what was that about? Like, why was Joe Budden going at you or whatever? So he just put out a video just to explain everything, you know, but within the video, he's basically showing the contradiction. Joe Budden is saying, yo, I didn't shout you out. But then in the audio, he's directly shouting Head Ice out. So y'all tell me what y'all think down in the comment section below. I think it's crazy. Like, I mean, is it a big deal to just shout somebody out? Like, shout them out. You know what I mean? But I wouldn't take it too far. You know, if somebody don't want to, you know what I mean? If they want to retract the shout out, like, who cares, bro? Let it go. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, it's your platform. You can do what you want. Shout out to you. But Joe Budden, like, what you doing, bro? What you doing? You trying to ruffle feathers? Like, why would you do that, bro? Why would you do, like, you know you didn't shout at this dude out, and he goes ahead and says something nice, and you go ahead. Come on, bro. What you doing? What's this? You know what I'm saying? But shout out to Joe Budden. Shout out to Head Ice. But you don't need no shout out from nobody. You already solidified. Everybody already know who you is, bro. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But I'm out. Comment, rate, subscribe. And another thing before I get out of here, all y'all battlers may want to start thinking. You might want to try to get your YouTube channel popping. That way you monetize and you making money off of your own opinions, off your own blog. If you want to battle, look at what Easy to Block Captain just did. He just went at everybody on his own YouTube channel. He can interview people. He can go back and forth. He can have his own face-off. He can drop a song, a bomb. Like, he just went at everybody. He went at Clips. He went at Calico. He went at John. He went at DNA. He went at everybody, you know, on his own channel. He's monetizing it. He's profiting from it. You see what I'm saying? He's already ahead of the curve. And this is what made, like, Goods or Math Hoffa and people like that smart. You know what I'm saying? By having their own reach. You know, so if they got to say something or if Goods feels like saying something, he could just go live and just talk. Everybody's going to listen. DNA, he got to say something. He could just go on Breakfast with the Champ and do a blog and talk. And people are going to listen because they've already accumulated the subscriber base and they've got their fan base right there. You see what I'm saying? So what y'all doing? You know what I mean? But shout out to Head Ice. I think it's smart that you're doing that. And man, I mean, if you got an issue with somebody in the industry and they trying to play you, why not? You know what I'm saying? Some people call, oh, well, that's clout chasing. Oh, just leave it alone. Sometimes you got to clout chase. Here's what it is. You know what I'm saying? I didn't do that. Oh, it is sometimes. You know, you got to start from somewhere. But at the end of the day, man, like Joe Budden, Head Ice, y'all need to talk that out. Talk that out. You know what I'm saying? But I'm out. Comment, rate, subscribe. Let me know what y'all think about that. And another thing, I don't know if y'all noticed or not, but Lou Castro and Jazz the Rapper are about to battle. It's like a 2-on-2. So it's like Lou Castro and Jazz the Rapper versus, I think it's like Steams and like Jada, somebody like that. I'm sorry. Can't remember. But they going to be going up against them. And some people are like, I think it's called like Double Dragon or something. Some people are like, yo, why didn't we know about this? Because I'm getting tagged on like I think it's like the Instagram people tag me like, yo, like, why aren't y'all talking about this? I didn't even know it was going down. A lot of y'all leagues need to start reaching out to media. I'm not saying me. I'm just saying like you need to reach out to me and reach out to people. It is what it is. Y'all need to reach out to people so that people can go ahead and market or help you guys market and get people to watch. Because why would you like pay all this money for people if you don't want nobody to see it? It don't make no sense. You know, and these names are not named. You got a situation where I think it's like Calico versus Fonz, right? That's a battle that's about to happen. No marketing, no promotion, no publicity, nothing. If that battle happens between Calico and Fonz, y'all ain't gonna even know where to go. You know what I'm saying? Like people, they not thinking. They feel like we booked the names. That's all that matters. You know what I'm saying? And it's going to sell itself. Maybe they'll start going back and forth. But these people are trying to book the next battle. You know what I mean? You see like Calico going back and forth with Easy to Block Captain. Now he's talking about battling Clips. He's trying to line up the next bag. And I know a smaller league is not paying what the big leagues are paying. You know, because if y'all were, everybody would be on the smaller league. And they be marketing and promoting, trying to get a battle over there. You know what I'm saying? And it's not dissing y'all, but it's like, y'all have to put parameters in place to where if y'all are booking these artists, y'all are putting the word out so people know where to look for the battles. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to everybody. I understand, you know what I mean? Like, people get busy. You know, but y'all got to like try to promote. You know what I mean? But I'm out. Comment, rate, subscribe. Let me know what y'all think about that. Yo, but stop tripping. You shout somebody out, you shout them out. Head Ice want his shout out. Shout him out. You know what I'm saying? But about comment, rate, subscribe. Let me know what y'all think about that. Peace.